Hello everyone, I am Brian, this is Matt the Rookie, that is Nightwish Vakken 2013, courtesy of, I believe it's Gabriel Bartek, his playlists with some of the best quality Nightwish videos for us reactors to listen to, so thank you very much, sir. What can I say? We just got done with Nemo. This is off the same album, the Once album, 2004, and here we go. We're going to do this. If you guys are new here, you're always going to experience raw, honest, and unedited videos. It's you, it's me, us, in the living room, with the television. Going to listen, going to react. If you want to contribute to the album, best ways to do that are to subscribe and like. If you want to go above and beyond, that information is in the description box below. So, here we go. Are you ready?
And this is from the same concert.
This is from the same concert.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, Vakken 2013.
Yep.
Took a step outside.
Okay, there you go. And there we go. All right, what are your thoughts?
I mean that's a lot to unpack there. That's obviously a you look at I wish I had an angel, and you're gonna think you can make that of you will, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go into the song, and then it looks like they're talking a lot about a love and maybe having your angel, and I think I heard some stuff in there about lust and
Yeah.
whatnot. So it makes me interpret that maybe someone is lonely and they want to find that somebody in life, and they're gonna go get that somebody.
Yeah, I think that's there. Absolutely. And let's hone in on the use of words here. And the use of words, I'm going to go back to the visual literacy, right? Look at what was going on with the stage, the coloring, the lights, and then of course the background. So the burning lust. So you had the flames on the screen behind you. Had at the time singing those types of lyrics, the lights would go red, and of course the facial expressions when she was singing it. It all added to that message that was being sent. Now, what is that message? Again, music being a subjective listening experience, to you, to me, to someone else, it's all going to mean something different. And even the writer of the song, the lyricist of the song, even if they mean it one way, it's still, that's the beauty of music. It can be taken, yeah, okay, that's how you meant it, but this is how I took it. Communication, right? I mean, how many times do you deal with communicating with people and they're like, no, I didn't mean it that way, but you took it that way. Okay, so that's the flexibility with language. That's the flexibility with words.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of fantasy going on, and I don't mean like fantasy the genre. I mean
Right.
like fantasizing about that one.
Yes.
I you kind of brought up the facial expressions he had. She was very being suggestive.
Yes.
There's definitely some
Yeah,
suggestive
absolutely.
stuff going on there. So it definitely I think is not a song that is about a literal angel.
Yeah.
From like a biblical sense. It's definitely I think about humans and our kind of our need for lust, and that
Yeah.
very much is part of being human.
The human condition, yeah. Musically, what did you think?
I thought the song was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I think the it's something you could definitely
Oh, yeah.
there were a few times when I was like, "What am I starting to do this?" It's very cool. I like the other one too. So they seem like a cool band. The concert looked like a blast. So,
Oh, yeah.
I
Really
would
good.
imagine that they're great to see in person. So I'm sure there's some people who have seen them in person. So. It looked like a good time.
I actually wrote them years and years and years ago.
Did you really?
To see if they would come here,
So
just on a whim.
I mean, have they been to the States?
Oh yeah, they've been in the States.
not
I
around
haven't
here.
seen them. No, because got the PAC, and I'm like, that would be a good thing.
No.
Well, because I was thinking of myself,
course
of like,
you were, yeah.
well, of course I was. I didn't want to travel that far. Just come to my town. It's easier. You've got more money than I do.
Well, they'd have to sell it
Um,
out. Yeah, and I that song too, and just the beat to it, the melody and everything that was going on. I feel like I heard that song in a movie before. So
It may have been
be
sampled
totally
or
wrong.
used. Depending on. I mean, you like to watch things like Stranger Things. If you watch Supernatural.
I've not.
Okay. So those are the kind of shows I've watched one and not the other. You've watched one and not the other, that do feature music that's a little more popular and upfront. What did I want to say? Well, it's something that I will always say about Nightwish is their versatility and their ability to their performance is always, their stage presence is phenomenal.
Look
They
great.
know, yeah.
Just look at the crowd.
They're entertainers.
The crowd was having a blast. I mean,
Right.
They
Absolutely. And they know how to bring it, and they can set the ambiance, and they can deliver music.
definitely brought it.
And they have the quality musicians. Now, this is the one thing that I like about this band is the fact that so Tuomas, the keyboard player, composes the music, and he's a classical composer. So if you put your mind back into like classical music and that sort of thing, you can see that influence there. Not necessarily in the song structures. There's some other songs that would fit the bill on that, because this is more of a rock and roll metal genre song structure. which are always very solid. But the other members of the band are really, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to have to clarify it because I don't want to take any heat for saying this. They're very good role players. They know what their role is and what their instrument needs to bring to the band, to the sound, and they deliver it. Whereas you would have other bands that you have not so good role players. They're not that technically proficient on their, but they can hold the beat, they can hold the melody, they can hold the harmonic structure. Or, and I'm always going to go back to it because they're my standard, you go to like Rush, where all three of them are just virtuosos, and when you listen to them, like especially in solos, each one of them is soloing at the same time and the rest of them are, but they make it work, okay? So this is one of those bands where everybody has a really high level of playing ability, but their egos don't get in the way. They fall into place with what the composition is trying to present musically.
Like a beehive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes together.
Right, and it... Maybe he should be doing the channel. Beehive. That's all he had to say. Here I had a whole frickin' essay I had to say about it.
Well, that's the teacher in Brian. He gives the essay and then I just simplify it.
Yeah. But nobody grades it unless you guys are.
They do kind of grade it.
They do. They do. Yeah. So we should probably stop while we're ahead. I'll take a B, but not a C.
C's get degrees.
There you go. All right, that's it. That's all we have for now, except for the jumping fox. God bless you. Jesus loves you. We'll talk to you later. Bye.